And yeah, we're back.
I mean, you could
Camel.
do what you done.
We are
Cam,
back.
And then instead of putting the chest there, you put the number behind it.
Right, so literally, guys, we're literally on the blink of like thinking how to bring NTV back. To be honest with you, like, we're not sure how we're gonna bring it back. Like we know we want to bring it back, but we don't know really how we're gonna bring it back as such. Like, I don't know. Like, I just kind of have this feeling. And I've had it inside for, I've kind of had this feeling in me for like quite a while now. And like, you know, when you get that idea, like, where you're really like stuck, like, you could, like, part of you tells you want to return it, but then the other part kind of like says you don't want to return it. And I think that part where I don't want to return it is because I just don't know what to do with it, like. And like, because there's a lot you've got to do with NTV. Like, to do NTV videos, it's not just a case of recording and uploading. Like if you're gonna do an NTV video, like, you've got to do a lot of editing. And people say, like, well, just don't do much editing then. But you've got to put like a lot of effort if you want to make an NTV video. Like, you don't want to do something what DTV did, and just literally put a bit of text over the screen, play no music for a wrestler's entrance, and then just end off the video. Like for example, you've got to put like the name, you've got to put like the TV channel name in the top corner. You've got to cut to the adverts, and you've got to have like 3 or 4 adverts, like per advert break, because that's like, obviously you don't want to do as much as real TV so it doesn't become boring, but you've got to make it look like you're actually watching a channel. So you've got to like put a few adverts in there. Then you've got to do all the credits at the end. You've got to sort of like say what's coming up next on the TV show, like when that show finishes, or what's coming up later on in the day. You've also got to make like sponsors and adverts for like other programs, what gets showed on that TV channel. So there's a lot of things and a lot of effort you've got to do. And like, to be honest with you, like, it's just like thinking of what shows to start with is like kind of like where I'm struggling with, because like news is easy enough to do, but I feel like news is just boring. Like, we do a lot of shows where you just sit down and talk, or where you just like interview someone, or where you just like, you know, like you sit, like I feel like I want to do something more. Wait, where's Lava? Who placed Lava? Did you place Lava, Cam?
No, it was in the Dunker's thing. I killed myself in it.
Oh, okay then. But yeah, basically, so yeah. And also, guys, I may as well just say this. I didn't want to have to say it, but let me know in the comment section if you, for crying out loud, hear an echo. Just let me know, okay? I didn't want to. I didn't want to have to say it. But if there's an echo, just let me know, like, at some point in the stream, because I'm getting really peed off with this now. Like, it's really it's getting to the point where I'm literally about to blow. Like I'm literally getting to the point where I'm gonna rage.
Are you literally getting to the point?
Yeah, like literally, because like what I've been doing, like literally, like I've got a proper gaming PS4 headset now, and they're still saying there's an echo. I buy another pair of earphones and they're alright for a few hours, then they go, oh, there's an echo, oh, there's a rustling noise. There's always a rustling noise or an echo. Like, I'm not doubting the fact that there is or there isn't. I'm just getting fed up. I'm getting to the point where I'm getting sick in the brain of people saying that there is, like...
Fix it in.
Like, I don't know how to fix it. Like, I've tried getting different headsets. I've tried turning volumes up and down. I've tried doing loads of it. I've tried plugging them in and plugging them back out. And like, literally, this is a proper This is a proper PS4 gaming headset. Like, it even said on the box, like, it wasn't just a pair of earphones, what has a built-in mic, it was a proper... Oh, I don't want to do that. No, that's because Cam's watching the stream.
Yeah, I know.
but like literally, like if I hear an echo, like this is just me. I know everybody's different, but I genuinely don't tend to say about it because, if it bothers me, instead of because if people say to me there's going to be an echo. Obviously they know I'm probably gonna cause an argument and say no there isn't, or stop saying it or something. So genuinely, if I hear an echo, for one, it doesn't usually bother me that much. Sometimes I just nicely let them know there's an echo if it's quite a loud echo, and if they know how to fix it then they do. Or sometimes if it drives me insane or something like that, I just mute them without saying anything, and then try.
If we muted you.
And then I'll just try unmuting them in 5 minutes or so, and if there's still an echo then I'll just nicely let them know. I don't go complaining about an echo. I just say there is an echo. I don't go oh, what's that noise?
Complain at us if we muted you.
So yeah, but if someone just said you were echoing a bit, then I'd go, fine.
You're echoing a bit.
See, that don't bother me. But when people go oh, what's that sound, or keep constantly saying, Ash, you're echoing, or what's that noise, oh, I can't take this, or I can't do this.
So annoying, no, you don't.
Well, just mute it, literally just mute it, and then it's done, innit?
Yeah, but then you'd have a go at us.
No, it wouldn't bother me, really. I only get bothered when people mute me for no reason, for example, if they find my music a bit loud or something, and I'm oh wow, but if it was for the echo reasons, exactly, yeah, I know, but I was in a bad mood that day. But anyway, the point is,
Why is it a bad mood?
no, the point is the echo, I know the echo's an issue, so if you mute me I more understand. But if someone mutes me for...
No, I'm helping. I don't.
But for music, I say well, can't they just suck up a song? What if a song comes on the radio, what they don't like?
See, this is a surprise.
Turn
If you
it
play
off.
the game, then you're kind of cheating if you see these numbers.
No, because I'm just going to put these there.
But
'Cause then you
that's just my opinion, So anyway, just let me know if you do. Just let me know if you do happen to hear an echo. That's all.
Because
Because no one else has said about an echo today apart from Stampy and Cam. Alfie never complained at one, Steve can't hear one, so just if you
Can we know now?
this is the fourth time I've complained. I've heard echoes ever since I started talking, but I've never complained.
oh, fair do. Alright, I'll let you off then, Stampy.
Oh, so it's just me.
Yeah, because you said about it other days too. I'm pretty sure I've never heard Stampy say about it really before, to be honest. But anyway, anyway, back to the point. Just let me know, guys, in the stream if there is an echo, and then if there is, I'll just, But anyway, so we're working on this highway, and we're gonna I'm starting to get ready to extend my street and sort of get the sort of marking out areas of what I want to do with the, where I want the airports to be. We sort of marked out the beach, and we've brought the road near there now. And now we're doing the same with the highway. We're getting it sort of sorted. But there's one thing I don't like about this highway. It's an issue and I'm not happy with it. This is something I want to complain about, but there's nothing we can really do about it. So basically, there's only one entrance onto the highway, okay? Now I know you're probably thinking well, just add another one then, what's your big idea? But basically, if you come down this, if you're heading on the highway towards the other side of the river, there's literally no space to add a turn off. like there's literally no space to add a turn off apart from this little thin road we've got going here. And if we make it any wider, it's just going to stick out onto the road and look like really awkward. Like we can make it a bit bigger, but like literally because like here, because of this like size here, because it's like so close to the street look, you can't add such a thing as a turn-in. Like you can't add a turn-in like to come down because there isn't enough room. So basically from this part, from like all the way around here, so like I'll go to where it is. So like basically from here all the way down here, like round this bend, all the way from that turn off, you've got to go all the way around here, all the way down here. Then you've got to obviously start going through the tunnel. So there's all this like big long straight bit. So look, you've got to come like all the way down here, and then you've got to come all the way back up, and then you've got to go down that straight, and there's no turn off, like there's no way to fit a turn off in. So it's a little bit annoying that you've got to travel that distance without a turn off. So what I want to do is I want to just curve the highway up here, and I want to literally add a turn.
Someone commented on your stream.
I know you did, you said there was an echo. But yeah, I want to add a turn off like just here, because obviously it's been a while since we were actually able to add one, because you've got that long straight, like there's literally no space here. You can't fit the normal like road coming up here, because obviously you've got the back of the footpath. So literally you'd have like the thinnest little turn off ever, and it just wouldn't look right. So what we need to do for that is we need to wait till it like gets further away from the footpath. So we can do it just round here, and I'm going to do it like, I'm literally going to start a turn off to the highway like literally down here, like somewhere like just a little bit away from the corner, so it's not too close, but you know, a bit away, and then we'll start turning off and things like that, and we'll get going down, and we'll, you know, get another turn off. And it was just because it went so close, like next to the footpath. Like what I think I should have done is when I done the curve like originally, like this is like going back when I did that curve over there, I should have done it like a little bit further this way, just so there was that like space, like so when you add like tunnels like this, you would have space to fit like a way going up to get on and off. Like it went a bit close to the actual footpath, but once we curve it, it should look pretty nice in my opinion. But I'm just like struggling with this part of the curve, because I've got to work out the size of the highway itself, and then I've got to actually go ahead and mark it out at the other side, and then I've got to literally like do the, you know, like make it match up. So it's just going to take a bit of working out, which to be fair I actually can't be bothered to do, but we're going to go ahead and do it, because we're never going to get like any further if we don't do it. Like I've looked at it for a while and thought like I need to do more with this, and then we never do. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45. No, I was just in the middle of counting. Like, I'm not going to stop counting, am I?
Can you try and fix your mark, please?
How? I mean, come on, Connor. What do you want?
It's so loud.
What do you want me to do?
I can't hear you. Your mic's too echoey.
How do you expect me to fix it? Come on, big bright man.
Fix it.
Big bright man.
Come on. Because you're the master of spotting when there is an echo, so you must be the master of fixing one.
Because it's blooming annoying.
Like I said, mute me. Don't bother
I
me.
never said I knew how to fix it.
Mute me. It
Thing is
does.
though, if I did mute you, you'd get annoyed.
No, go ahead. It'll be a pleasure to
You
get a
want that?
break from you.
Oh, shut up. Just because you don't like it when your mic echoes.
Doesn't bother me.
Well, it obviously does, because when we say echoes, you get all angry and defensive.
No, it's the point.
Yeah.
It's the point. It's the point that you whinge about it, not the point that it echoes. Like as a matter of fact, sometimes it's quite funny that it does echo just to annoy you. But
Wow. You're a good friend, aren't you?
well, I mean, think how you would feel if your mic was echoing all the time and someone was constantly saying like, it'd pee
I
you
would
off.
just mute my mic and talk when I needed to talk.
Yeah, but I'm doing a stream. I need to talk all the time. You're not streaming, are you? You know, like I'm just saying, like if you're in my shoes, and like you had like
Yeah, but if you was in my shoes, you'd understand.
yeah, but like if you were in my shoes and had two people constantly saying about an echo every so often, like
I'd just
Like-
mute my mic.
like when you know I want, yeah, but you're not streaming. Like do you not think I want to fix the
Yeah, but
echo?
you wasn't streaming earlier, was you?
No, but if I could fix the echo, I would, but I don't know how to. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Think of a way then. And do it quick. It's loud.
you see that? Wow. I'm just gonna mute you because you're not helping the situation.
Finally? You're just taking the mic now.
Alright. There we go. Alright, so there was 45 along. No, like literally, like just telling me to fix it isn't gonna help, is it? Like when I don't know how to fix it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. There we go. So that should be the same length.
Cut in the road.
So we need to make this connect up. So I'm not like entirely sure how we're going to do it as of yet. So I'm gonna start the curve here and we'll see how it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three, four. I'm not. You see, you're moaning there's an echo, right? And I muted you to stop the. I muted you so the echo would stop. And then you still watch the stream, which you're obviously just going to be able to hear me again. So like why? Because I'm getting peed off. Like, I'm literally getting to the point where I'm thinking of selling my PlayStation. Because I live stream, then I get interrupted by people in the house. I get shouted for things 24/7. People moan there's an echo every time I come online. I try to build a world, someone tries to grief it or find some issue to have a go at me. And to be honest with you, I enjoyed the days better like 2 years ago where I used to go out every night. with the lads, and like, you know, like the only thing I do where I don't get annoyed at, where people don't have a go at me for doing it, is making an MC video or doing something on the laptop. Like it just got to the point now where like I'm beginning to think like, it's just coming online on this worth it? Like I don't just mean like you, but I just mean like people in general, like Pro that day when I come online and I'd never even done anything to him, and he just starts having a go and saying everything's about me, and you know, and then there's like the time like me and Rob this had an argument, and I just starting to think like, is it worth it? Like, because I put a lot of time into coming online, like do a lot of building, I tried to do a lot of streams, I tried to get mics quickly so I can still like, you know, stream and everything like that, and I just feel like people don't appreciate it. Like, I feel like, is it worth the effort of coming on, doing all of this building, recording all of these streamings, making these NTV videos, like I said, with all the editing and stuff like that? I'm like beginning to think, is it worth it? Like that's just personally my opinion. You know? Like, I just mean people in general. But like, I'd just be so much happier if people didn't say in the first place. That's all I'm saying. Like,
Well, Ash, I'm just doing what you do. I'm just letting you know.
yeah, like I don't mind if someone lets me know. Like that doesn't. But like I said, like if someone just says there's an echo, but it's when people start like whinging because they like obviously telling me there's an echo is good, because then I know that my mic's echoing, obviously, you know. But it's just when people like, oh, I can't take that noise, that's the only thing. No, not you, I'm talking just like people in general, like Tom Coombs, and you know, like I'm just talking like,
What are you using this
I'm just talking like, you know, I'm just talking about like people in general what have like found issues with me like on here in the past. Like, if you want to join and build with me, that's fine, you know. If there's an echo, then obviously tell me, but like when like people are whinging about it, but it's not like, it's not when people tell me, like I say, like it's more when people like it's more when people like whinge and start like complaining amongst others about it. Like, I ain't bothered like if you just tell me there's an echo. Like, someone come into my stream a bit since, and you know, he just said there was an echo. He didn't start leaving loads of comments like, oh, what's that noise, I can't take it, oh, ooh, ow, aye. He just literally left a nice comment and said, your mic's echoing, by the way, you might, you know, want to have a look at it, you know. And then I had a little try, and I said, you know, I fiddled about with it and said, is that better? And he, you know, he said it's a bit better, but it's still there, that type of thing, you know. And then I rustled with it a bit more, and then he said it seems to have stopped for now. And then I said, all right, well, just let me know if it echoes again. And you know, and there was no, you know, he didn't start, you know, like, oh, what's this? He just, you know, we dealt with it, you know. And that's how like I just wish some other people would be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where are we now? Oh, this might work, you know. Oh my god. Oh, please. Please don't be like, what? Oh, it's just.
Game, 'cause I've done so much to this.
Yeah, sure. I'll give it a save. Yeah, you see, like obviously, like I don't know what the issue is with it this time, but like if you just like said that in the first place, that would like that would like make me feel a bit more. It doesn't. Oh, why are you breaking all that? Whoa, no. Now you've just lost my counting. Like I literally only had a few blocks to take away, and then I was getting the corner right. Like I literally knew I knew what I was doing, and then now I'm gonna have to work this corner out all over again. Like I literally brought it across, and I could see that I only had like five blocks to delete back, or bring forward rather, and then the corner would have like been how I do my corners on the highway. Anyway, I'll let you build again. Ah, but you see, you said you were watching the stream. But yeah, obviously there's a delay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, I think... Alright, we just need to bring it one more forward.
Ash, your mic isn't echoing anymore. It's fine.
Yeah, I know. I know the stream's delayed. See, my mic comes on and off, so in my opinion, like I don't want to sound like mean or anything like that. But in my opinion, my mic's going to echo sometimes, it's not going to echo. When I join the chat party tomorrow, it's probably not going to echo at first. Then it will probably echo again. So the only way I can see it, because I've tried like 5 different mics. Go on, you try then. I've tried like 5 different mics, so the way I can see it is, if I go into an echo mode, you know, you can either just like let me know and mute me for a bit, or you're probably just going to have to deal with the echo. Like it's probably going to keep coming and going, and then probably like at Christmas or something like that, I'll try and go for a little bit more of an expensive mic, or like, you know, in maybe like a few weeks I'll get one what maybe costs a bit more, or I might even like get the same like gaming headset I used to have like way back when I had well, not way back, but literally before I started having all the echo trouble. I'll get one of them Turtle Beach mics I used to have from eBay again.
Yeah, but Ash, they break so easily and they cost a lot.
No, like the one I got was the PC, I think it was the PC4 or something like that, and that cost me like $7.99 on eBay, and it worked fine. It worked fine with no echo for like a good, I'd say a good 6 months. Actually, it'd be longer than that, because I got it at Christmas, and it basically lasted me like straight through from Christmas all the way till about, I'd say like a few days before I went on holiday. It was like literally we were building the Eiffel Tower, and like literally we were building the Eiffel Tower, and literally like when we were building it, my mic, like it went so like everybody, like I could speak and they could hear me, but everything went really quiet for me. Like my volume button broke, and I couldn't hear them, and I couldn't turn it up. And basically, did no one invite Shadow when he messaged us? Tut. But no, literally, like, I'll have to try one of them again in the future. But, you know, but it seems weird how only certain people are here. Like, obviously I'm not denying there isn't an echo, but I'm just saying it sounds weird how like some people hear it and some don't. Like, obviously if there's an echo, there's an echo, like. Let's look back. Most used word tonight in this chat party. Echo. I'll have to write that as a status tonight. the word I've said the most today, echo. Oh dear me, that's like... You know what I might do? Thank you, by the way. What we might do up here, Camo, is like not like a bit further up. Instead of making this highway go to the airport, we could make like one of them turn-offs what like connect to another highway, if that makes sense. Like, you know, where there's like another highway which would like go down another way, and then you can get like off of one highway but then like join another highway instantly and go down that highway, kind of like in GTA, like where you go over them like little over bridges and they get you onto another highway. We could do something like that, and then we could make this highway go into the countryside. Like, we could make it like go like into the countryside, and then we could like, you could join another highway which goes down to the airport and towards the sort of like beach area, if you like. Like that might be a thing to do. But we'll have to see like in the future. But anyway, the curve's done. We've curved the highway.
Latest.
Ash,
Yeah.
I've tried to do a pound sign.
Oh, you
but
have?
I didn't really want for running. Look.
Hey, this looks sick, you know.
See the way for the E, I tried to put a pound sign. Because it's winning money.
Yeah. Oh, winning streak, yeah. Like, I have a strong feeling that we could bring NTV back, but, like, we're just trying different things, guys. Like, that's the thing.
This is Martin Boost show.
Yeah, this is Martin Boost show, is this. Like, I don't know, like, we'll have to see how it goes. Like, I do want to bring it back. I just really aren't sure how. So, like I say, we're trying things, and then if they don't go well, we won't do them. If they go all right, then we'll do them.
How do you think that pound sign looks?
So obviously there's
It's
like
kinda hard
numbers
to
in
do it
here,
on
isn't
the
there?
bus, so there wasn't a lot of space.
But it looks nice, like, does this already. But the only thing is we should change the stage to purple and green.
Yeah.
Because that kind of
Well,
looks
it's
a
kinda
bit,
hard to do.
that kind of looks a bit odd. Like having the green, like having the yellow and the blue.
Everybody looking at that.
Yeah, blood.
Oh yeah, and guys, on the stream, I apologise if I do go on a bit, but like when things pee me off, I like to say about it. And but
Do you know what your new MC can be, Ash?
what?
Echo.
Yeah, innit, like. I literally like, no, like, you know, like I don't want to sound harsh, but you know, like people like rappers who talk about like how they got into depression and things like that.
Yeah.
Like I could do one about Echo. like literally, like I should do one about Echo, like.
How do you think this pound sign looks though?
It looks
I don't know
good.
if I should keep it because I don't
I'd
have a lot
keep
of space. Steve, what do you think?
I mean, like in time, like we can always update the show's logo when it's been
about
going
the
a bit.
pound sign that I made.
Yeah, I've heard it's sick.
I mean,
I
like
think I want to bring it down.
the only thing about game shows which I struggled with NTV last time. Like the only thing is, like they're good doing the game shows, but the thing about like game shows is you've got to get like a lot of different people each time. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's the only thing what annoyed me about like doing game shows, because like Dunkers was good, but like after a while, like it was finding someone new to go on Dunkers. Like for example, like to start it again now it's okay because you can do like Steve, then you can do like Camo, and you know, and we can do you. But then like once we've done them, it's like who else do you do?
Alfie Banks.
Well, yeah, there's Alfie as well, but Alfie has been on it once before. But obviously the YouTube don't know that now because the video's gone. But
You done that?
like once
once
we've done like pardon.
You done that curve?
Well, I did some of it, but Camo helped me out. But do you know what I think we need to do, like in this map, like Steve and everybody?
What?
I think we need to have a good focus, like literally, like a good focus on completing the uncompleted stuff.
I reckon you should have a whole day, like for example,
Tomorrow,
a Sunday or something.
or like a Sunday, yeah, where we just like
when you're on most of the day.
yeah, like where we just complete like the uncompleted stuff. Like we don't extend anywhere else. We don't build anything new. We just
But you
work.
know what I reckon you should do?
We just work on a load of uncompleted
You
stuff.
should have different people doing different jobs, like different people doing roads, different people doing shops.
We should do that for like one day. So like me and like someone, me and like Steve for example, like work on buildings or something. Because like obviously I need to like I know what some of the buildings go like, and then like maybe like someone else. You know, maybe they like work. I don't have a clue. I just found it. But maybe like someone like Stampy and someone else, or Ant and someone else, or you know, Ant could maybe do some like buildings, or you know, but like so we all have a role, and then like maybe 2 people work on that one role. So like me and Steve, maybe like finish up buildings what aren't done. And then like maybe like Stampy and someone else do roads what aren't done, and then like we just complete on the outside the uncompleted stuff. As a matter of fact, this building's nearly done as well, Steve.
Building?
This Candy Block Hotel.
Still got a long way to go.
It's not that far off being done though, like I mean obviously there's like glass to fill in, but like because like this is like nearly complete, so like all we've got to do now is like extend these.
I'm on it.
Like the back bits, and then like obviously the roof to fill in. So like I don't reckon we should just like spend a day on it though. Like I reckon like from this point on, we don't build anything new, like for the time being. Like we just like just at this side of the map. It don't matter about like the opposite side of the map because we're still doing a lot of work there at the minute. But like this side where it's like a bit more bigger, we should definitely like start working on like some uncompleted stuff.
Like interiors.
Not interiors as such, like we can come back and do some of them, but what I'm meaning is like buildings where like not all the roof is filled in, or where like there's still like you know a few like side walls missing, or where a skyscraper doesn't fully go to the top. That kind of thing, if that makes sense. Like I reckon we could like, you know, but there's one building we can't finish off, and that's the East Noble bins, because I am going to be knocking that down to move it. But things such as like the skyscraper on top of the Digit, we've got to do like something with that still. There's like these buildings aren't all completed here. We've got to do things like the rest of the Twin Towers. you know.
Eiffel Tower.
Eiffel Tower, but that's on the other side of the river. I'm more just meaning this side. Mainly, but, you know, we can, like, come back to the other side. But, like, you know, the thing is like, you know, alright, we'll put the glass in after, don't worry about the glass for now. There's no point, like, we gotta, like, start bringing this, like, so I think I'm gonna go to there with that, and then with this. Like with this, we'll go to there. So like this will go like this.
Right.
And then that will go like that.
Right.
Hey?
What?
Oh, I thought you just said like, right, why?
No, bye.
Oh, why are you saying bye to?
My boyfriend.
Oh, fair dues. Fair deedly, dadly day.
How come you're leaving this gap here, mate?
Because if you look at the front, like I'm trying to sort of do a similar thing to what we've got at the front.
Oh, I see.
So you've got that like little stone, like I think it's like a different stone, but you know, something like that. But obviously set it one lower, like that. And I believe it's free at that side as well. No, it's actually just 2. But, you know, so we're gonna actually do this. Bum diggy 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 bum diggy bum, African Chinese, you know you want some. So I actually had a cool video for you guys today, but then I like completely messed it up when I realised that I like still had copyrighted music playing. So literally in the new update today, they brought out a Chinese mashup pack. And I was literally going to make a little like role-playing video of Mr. Wongi Woo goes back home to meet his family, like to visit his family. Like he comes on a break and, you know, he goes back to where Wongi Woo grew up. And I got doing this video and then I realised, like, I turned my music down a bit. But well, quite a bit, but you'd still hear it in the video. And I got going and I've like thought to myself like, shit, I could get copyrighted for that. So I didn't make another one after, but I'm still thinking about doing it. Like I don't need to buy the texture pack. I can just like load it up and trial it and do like something in there, just as kind of like a one-off video. As like Wongi Woo returns home, if that makes sense. And then he like visits his family members and, you know, like just for a bit, like back up in, you know, where he obviously like came from.
In Beijing.
Where he was like obviously from. But I just thought it'd be like a pretty cool idea to do a little something like that. You know, like it's not something we've done before. Like it fits like everything what Mr. Wongi Woo is about, like, because we have these made up characters in Minecraft, but they kind of have their own story behind them. So like Wongi Woo, he grew up obviously in China, and his mum was a good cook.
Right, that ain't actually complete, isn't there?
Hey?
There's quite a few buildings around here that ain't complete, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. There actually is, though. That's the thing.
Ooh.
Like,
This is all...
the point is
I mean,
that The point is
Some
though.
of it's done.
The point is though, there actually is like a load of buildings what aren't complete.
What were you saying, Ash, about made-up characters?
Yeah, so I was saying, like, like made-up characters, they kind of have like backing stories. So Wong Yi-Woo grew up as a kid in China. His mum was like into like cooking, and he
Ash.
basically, yeah,
Can I TP you?
yeah.
Why did you TP me?
Oh, water.
I've got rid of it, it's alright.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so like all of our like characters, they have made up stories behind them, like that, like something would represent who they were. So like Mr. Wong Yi-Woo, he grew up in China. His mum was a cook, a big cook. He basically got qualifications at school, followed in her
Have a shower.
footsteps, but basically she. Something must have happened for him to move over
Maybe,
to the
I'll
Minecraft country. You know, something must have like triggered him off to want to move there, or something like that. So we'll have to make up a story why. Then you've got athlete Steve, who's basically one of them people who always just loved being with the camera. So he used to have a YouTube channel for doing like crazy vlogs and challenges. He just loved like messing about behind the camera, and basically it wasn't as such the videos he was making, but it was basically the quality and the editing what got him a job in actually recording and filming adverts and things like that, and also some of his like funny humour and just the way he was in his videos got him into doing some adverts and things like that. He got big, he obviously won the lottery. He also had an argument with SBSC, you know, about he didn't think his pay was good enough before he won the lottery. Then he obviously they obviously told him where to shove his job. Then he won the lottery, and then basically SBSC basically regretted getting rid of athlete Steve, and then they tried to get him to go back, but athlete Steve wouldn't have none of it. And then athlete Steve basically joined Digit, which is like where he's supposed to be currently be doing like what he's supposed to be doing at the moment, that sort of thing. And we sort of know that he refused to go back to SBSC after, you know, how they sort of like treat him, how they were rude to him, and how they basically wouldn't let him, you know, how they wouldn't like upper his pay for basically like he thought he should like basically when SBSC stopped selling like cars and bikes, he obviously his pay had to be obviously cut down, so it got cut down, but he thought they cut it down too much, so he thought like they should have. They thought like it shouldn't have been dropped down as much as it was. Like he agreed it should have been dropped down, obviously, because he's not making adverts for the cars anymore. But he thought that it got like his pay got like cut too much. So like he said about it, and then that's when they were really rude to him, and they basically, you know, told him that he had to be on this pay, and if he didn't like it, you know, he could shove it basically. And that's where athlete Steve is. That's where athlete Steve is himself. I've actually done this wrong. Well, not too wrong, but you get the point. So yeah, so that's where athlete Steve is right now. That's what athlete Steve is doing right now. In terms of like Josh Backer, he just does a lot of NTV stuff. He basically, again, like being behind the camera, and he just basically enjoys reporting like news. In other words, like he basically likes interviewing people and like getting to know things. So like if someone does something like good, like, and he like wants to basically be on the Good Morning Los Angeles and interview it, and if something like tragic news like car accidents and stuff like that, he just basically likes spreading the news and reporting it. He likes to know what's happening around the world, and you know, sort of like further up the country and further down the country. So he's kind of like more into sort of like finding out things and like reporting it kind of person. Not Josh Backer, Ricky Jones. he's just a news reporter. It's just his daily job. He enjoys it, but you know, he doesn't really. There isn't too much to know about him. And in terms of Joe Chambers is pretty sort of like hyper. He always tries to lighten the mood. He always tries to make things not sound as bad as they are, that type of thing. And then also you get you know, he basically like always asks people, how do you feel? So like in an interview it'd be like, so how did you feel when you got the new game? That type of thing. He'd always like ask, like no matter what the situation would be, whether someone's died, whether a house was on fire, he'd always like say that same term. So how did you feel? That type of thing. Like he would always say like, how did you feel? Always, no matter what the situation was, it would always be, how did you feel? No matter what. And to be honest with you, Ricky Jones, he says that quite a bit as well. So it's not sort of just a Joe Chambers thing, but it mainly is. So anyway, so we may as well start filling in this roof a bit more now. We've marked out some heights, and I think that's it in terms of characters. There was somebody called Mike Skelton, but he like didn't. There was nothing really much about him. He just did a couple of news interviews, and as last as I knew, he retired. So he basically retired. He got old and retired. And as far as I know, he just enjoys his life with his wife now, I guess. There's nothing too much about him. Well, hey, Shadow's here. Hello. Hello. Stampy. Ah. Have you been here all the time speaking?
No,
Oh, 'cause I could never hear you.
I was just quiet.
Oh, fair
He's
do.
been pretty quiet, he is.
Yeah. You haven't been speaking, have you, Steve?
Nope.
Oh, alright, that's alright. I thought my headset was like...
No.
Oh, well. Hi, Shadow. Well, Jamie.
Alright, man.
Yo.
Yo, man.
Am I echoing for you, Shadow?
A little.
Oh, fair dues.
It's not as bad as...
No, I'm just making sure, because there's been like... I got a new gaming headset today. Like, but it's a proper PlayStation one, but apparently I'm still echoing, like, I can't hear it, but it's been
Jimmy
causing disputes with me and Camo.
Blood.
Like, because it doesn't just say there's an echo, it like shouts and whinges about it, and it whines me, or it like snaps at me to fix it, but like if I knew how to fix it I would.
Yeah, mate.
It just winds me up, but it has its moments, I think. So yeah, so in terms of characters, I think that's it in terms of characters with backing stories. Obviously we had the Jabber who could never win the Dunkers competition. He come on like 2 times and got dunked both times. We had the Ant who did a few like SBSC adverts too, and Candy Block adverts in the NTV times, like the times of NTV being on the go. And apart from that, I think that was really about it. Obviously there was Jamie who did the odd interview, but Jamie in the like NTV series was very good for supposedly not being able to make an interview in documentaries. Like literally, like I think we did about 2 documentaries, and there was like literally, well, I don't think it was just Jamie, but literally like we did 2 documentaries about something, and every time it had to be an interview with Ant because Jamie, owner of SBSC, could not make a short interview today. That was like his good thing. And I remember when he come out to do an interview once on Good Morning Los Ashleys, and you know, he was like, yeah, you know, alright. Like, he didn't seem like he was too bothered. Like, you know, yeah, it's good. It was quite funny. The NTV bloopers were quite funny as well.
Yeah.
Some of them, though. Some of them were done on purpose because we found it funny. Like, and then sometimes it weren't meant to happen. I'd say the second bloopers was funnier, but the first bloopers was more about where we went wrong, rather than like adding in little things to try and make it funnier. Like, I think the first bloopers was actually more about where we went wrong, rather than like sort of like just like a few things where we went wrong, then trying to make it funnier. Whereas bloopers too, we did have things what went wrong, like where like we started laughing, or you know, little things. But then there was like the things like the GTA, like when I jumped off a building on the well, I like basically jumped down from a building on the Los Ashleys documentary, and I've just literally made it say wasted at the bottom, like you died in GTA. But like that, I think that just like took out the funness of it going wrong. And then there was also like, you know, like just like in the adverts, like hello, I'm Wongy Woo, like we never went wrong, but because the voice was funny we put it in. But it was quite like the flying weatherman was quite funny when Steve was producing the weather, but he was in fly mode.
I remember that.
I like cut halfway through and he was like, why, what's wrong? And then I was like, a flying weatherman. He was like, oh yeah. Oh, there was that time in the first one where Jabbo was doing the news and he was like, we now go to the weather with Steve Pepperdine.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there was that time when where the game was in midday and Jabbo went, hello, welcome to 10 PM Sunset News with me, Jabbo, and then I put writing on the screen saying midday with an arrow pointing to the sun.
Or there was that time where you were doing the 10 PM evening news and it was bright outside. It was sunny in the day.
Yeah, that was it. And then there was also like a time when like I remember this news and like Ben Neary would not let us do it. He kept making it go wrong, and he was dancing around like because he had to do the Josh Backer skin. So I said, okay, and our next story once I finished singing and dancing around. Oh god, it was funny, but I really got wound up on that day. I think Steve was there as well. Like when Ben Neary kept like doing things to interrupt the...
On purpose.
Yeah, like for example, like he'd like move about, or he'd like start laughing, or... And I literally, like, no joke, I literally really got peed off that day. I think I even left the party at one point and said I'm not doing it anymore. And then he'd be like, no, okay, I'll let you do it this time. No, don't stop it. And then I was like, you know, then I'd do it again, and it was funny though. And I also remember when I first met Steve, because I got scared.
Why?
Right, I got scared of you, Steve, right? I'll tell you why. Like, cause literally you checked out my world, right? And you said it was a good world and everything. Like you thought it was sick, right? And then like I remember like I come onto your world after or something, and you said something to me like, will you build me like a baseball arena or something, or a basketball arena? And I said that I'd do the basketball arena for you. And then like for like a bit after then, like I was scared because like I wasn't really sure how to build one, and I didn't want to say to you that I don't know how to build a basketball or baseball arena when I'd already told you that I'd build one. So I was like, you messaged me the next day, and I was like, oh no, he wants me to join and build it. Like, oh no, what do I do? And then I joined, and then I started doing this circle, and I was like, just go with it, just make out you can build it, Ash. Just make out like you're doing it. And then I was thinking to myself, I really can't do this. It was funny. And then I didn't even end up building it in the end. I'd done the circle and it just got left. Because like it got turned into a little city instead of an arena world.
Yeah, that one turned out shit, didn't it?
Yeah, it was because people like that, what's his name, that Luca 117 or 115, and then there was people like, forgotten his name now.
Puma.
Not Puma. They were like little squeaky-ish kids.
Oh, Camo?
No, not Camo. It was like before we knew Camo. It was like... I really can't remember the names. That one who knew Killer kept having a fallout with. And he sounded a bit like Scottish.
Taylor?
It wasn't Taylor. Oh, it could have been actually. But yeah, there was a Taylor.
Cookie Monster?
Aye, Cookie Monster. It was because they all started trying to build in like little things, and
That little J kid as well.
yeah, it was like
Oh yeah.
it was like you were coming onto my world and you were building decent things, and then you were going onto your world and the things weren't as good. But now with Kingston, it looks a lot more realistic.
No, that's a word I haven't been on for time.
I was on it yesterday, because did you see the thing I sent? Did you see the thing I sent on Facebook, Shadow? I made a poster for the Kingston event when I go into Steve's Minecraft world, and I put DJ Shadow in the poster.
No, I didn't see anything.
I'll send you a screenshot. No, like I used the web browser. I used the web browser.
What am I doing in the next one?
What, in the next event?
I think in the next event, as it's on my city, someone else should do the moving, and I should do the fireworks.
Yeah, definitely. But it can't be Stampy, because he does the Martin Boost.
Yeah, he does the talking, doesn't he? Like,
So it'd have to be like Camo or someone. But the thing is like,
There's no Camo's gonna say no to that.
like, it's not that, it's like, obviously I understand what Steve's saying, but to be honest with you, I'd trust Steve to do that more than Camo. Like, you never know, like, because when Camo did the DJing...
You think Sunday on your last one, he started fucking about.
Yeah, like...
Yeah, do you know what he did, Steve? He got so pissed with me. He started killing himself with lava right backstage. You could see it behind the stereo, behind the
Yeah,
DJ
as I
deck.
turned round to make out a thingy, I see him like jumping in lava.
Yeah, and I was there like,
No,
what you
sorry,
doing? So I
fire,
pissed
fire.
him straight away, and then he got so pissed.
You would do though, wouldn't you? Like, it's annoying, like...
is, why are you fucking
What's
about when you live streaming
Camel
something?
goes AFK
Like,
every 5 minutes.
I could understand, like, because I get interrupted a lot in normal live streams, so that don't really bother me that much. But like them events especially, like, more people put more effort into them, and we like, you know,
Yeah, technically, like, it's like you live streaming, right? Getting halfway through it, and then your nan comes up and interrupts you. And
yeah.
you have to start again, innit?
Yeah, but you see, once it's live, people have seen that interruption live. In it, like, if you start a new one, like, people who saw that
it's
other
like
one
me
live
going
are still
to,
going to remember it, aren't
Yeah,
they?
it's like me going to the O2 Arena, right? Watching someone halfway through the show. It's like me grabbing a mic and start singing, innit?
Yeah, like I take, like, I know at the end of the day it might only be like just something in a Minecraft arena, but I have a lot of pride into it, like, because, like, obviously I'm still got to MC live, haven't I? Because it's obviously live streaming, but I put a lot of effort into that, because I think it's something different. Like, if someone's a singer, like in real, but they play Minecraft on the PlayStation or the Xbox, you probably won't see them like doing like a little YouTube series of them going into like people's Minecraft arenas and singing and like recording a live event out of it. I think it's something different. But if I gave him the part of being MC Noble, which, you know, I would do it, but it's just like if he didn't like come back out after break or something.
I mean, I could stay in the skin just in case you don't, or in case it goes on a BRB or something.
Yeah, or you never know, like if Stampy would have to quickly put cheering sound effects on halfway through.
That's what I had to do because Camel literally said put on sound effects.
I saw the message and I was thinking, what? No, you can't do this.
I was in the middle of going those fire exits left and right, and he goes BRB, put on sound effect.
Yeah,
I was just like,
that was just like, that's it, like.
To break up this chat, yeah.
because
Aye.
Have you ever tried them Walker's roast chicken and mayonnaise crisps?
No, I haven't.
Oh, they are.
Are they new ones or something?
Yeah.
No, I've only tried the sausage and brown sauce.
Oh, so good.
You know
they
what?
don't sell those.
You know what?
Crisps.
My favourite Walker's crisps, they don't sell them anymore. Used to be the barbecue rib, like just the barbecue rib, like when they used to be in that black packet. That used to be my favourite crisps, and we used to get them, and then all of a sudden you couldn't get them, and I ain't had them for years now.
Where I live, you can only have cheese and onion ready salted, and salt and vinegar. They don't sell whatever sausage and brown sauce.
Really?
Yeah, you get prawn cocktail. That's it, man. You wouldn't
Yeah, they
get
do the sausage and thingy ones.
No,
It's
not
part of
one
the
of
new flavours they've got.
Really?
Mm.
Alright, I'll be back in just a sec.
I'm gonna head off right now.
You are.
Yeah.
Oh, sit down, man.
Yeah.
See you later. Bye.
No, it's alright. It's just time I was thinking if we've done one or not. No, it's alright that way, like. Well, I aren't really. I just thought you'd have done one by now and maybe.
How long are you online for, Jeremy?
God knows, mate. I've been checking out that new update on the store and stuff.
What was it about?
The biker one.
Any good?
It's alright. just growing weed and making meth.
Oh, you?
Yeah, on Conquest Auto.
Uh,
I'm making counterfeit money.
I didn't make you go reading that.
Yeah, partly knows, mate.
I'm back.
I never knew that.
Knew what?
You can grow weed and make meth and that on Grand Theft Auto now.
Oh, really?
And make counterfeit money.
Fair dues.
Biker update.
Yeah. Wish my GTA worked.
I've made a million's worth of weed already.
Yeah, I wish
Where'd you
my...
got it from? Your actual apartment?
No, you get like warehouses.
Yeah, you can buy a... I know you can buy a clubhouse in the update.
Yeah, I got one.
Like, a new, like...
Don't have a lot of money. Why?
200,000. It's cheapest.
There we
Too
go.
bad.
Have you seen how much I've got done of this hotel now, Steve?
Yeah, man.
Jeez. Like, that's sick.
I am the one.
I don't know what Shadow's been doing because I've never teleported to him.
When I teleported to me, doing like halfways outside the house.
Oh yeah. Fair dues.
I'll drop a slab.
Well, people like Shadow know they can just come on and build, like, they don't need to ask me what, you know.
I wonder who put that water over that Windows building.
I don't, it could have been camo, you know, like, just in a huff, like. He has been in a bad mood today, those camo.
Been so annoying.
Like obviously, like, I understand my echo would be annoying, but I'm like talking before I was echoing for him. Like, I literally, like, he was breaking blocks in here, like, in the world. So I took his permissions and he said, oh wow. And then left the game and party.
You'll get over it.
But, like, Alfie had taken his permissions as well.
I am the one.
I always narrow down and like
Been on one today.
Ant
Yeah.
is working, remember, till Sunday.
Oh yeah. Fuck.
Aye. No, I always like I always split PSN down into like different groups. So you get the squeakers, what squeak and nag you to join the worlds. You get the middle-aged teenagers what think they're all big and cool and try to grief you. Then you get the sort of like 19, 20-year-olds what think they're all big and hard and threaten to ban your account. And then you get the sort of like older people what are alright who just help you build and don't cause arguments with you. And they're all sound with you. That's literally how I narrow it down, but obviously you get some alright squeakers and some alright youngish teenagers, like Stampy's alright. Like, he never tries to grief or anything.
Wonder what his real name is.
Who, Stampy?
Yeah.
It's Martin.
Is it?
Yeah, I don't know what his last name is though.
I don't know how I'm gonna start this school off.
In my opinion, I'd start it off with a... like a car park.
What's Jamie's doing?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'd start it off with a car park, like an entrance. It's only a primary school, so you don't need a huge car park.
School behind it.
And then, well no, you can have like a car park in this corner here, Then you could have a little like front like playground where parents would wait to pick kids up, and then you've got the actual like school itself. And then you've obviously got like, you know, inside of the primary school you'd have like a hallway for assemblies. You'd have like a few classrooms because it's only a primary school, so it won't be as big as a like high school. Then you've obviously got like a dinner hall, toilets, and then you've got a playground at the back and like a shed to get like stuff out at playtime. I'm gonna end the stream anyway.